This is the view when you drive into Boulder from Denver using so getting closer. The Flatirons are west. That's where the sun goes down. So if you ever travel into Boulder when the sun's going down, it's very bright, but it's once the sun goes behind the mountains, it's very beautiful. And then over here, these big yellow buildings, this is the University of Colorado. This is where I went to university. I transferred from Bryant University my junior year, and into my junior year, and then I lived there junior year, and then I lived in a house senior year and graduated with a business degree. And now, yeah, so that's a little bit about me. And now I'm taking my exit, and we'll be at the Flatirons in about 2 minutes. Entrance to the Flatirons, if you can see them. It's called Chautauqua. It's a hiking area, though. There it is. But I'm going to a special area where it's like you can access the trail pretty easy. You're supposed to pay a couple bucks to park there. I'll be there 1 second. Seasonal leash requirements in effect for protection of the bears. No. There's leash requirements for protection so they don't eat your bears. Eat your dogs. I've never been good at reading maps. I'm not even gonna read it. I'm just going. All right, this is the beginning of the trail. So I've done this hike many times, at least to like the first peak. But one time, it was 3 years ago, I actually made a YouTube video of it. And I was on this awesome hike, but I like ran out of water. So I turned back. So today, my goal, I don't even know where it fully goes, but I'm gonna do that hike again. I'm gonna go further. I brought water, coconut water, and a smoothie. So I should be good for like 5 hours or so. I plan on just rationing, making a great push right now, and then just seeing where it goes, and I'll record as I go. So this is just the very beginning. I got my toe shoes like last time. I love these things. Damn. Oh shit. Look at this. This trail has changed because we're going through where the water would be going. I don't know why. We had a really wet spring, but the summer has been really dry, as it almost always is in Colorado. It's the only downside, is that it's dry. So this is a pretty steep hike, relatively. Look at that little chipmunk up there. I was gonna do legs day today at the gym, but today I go hiking. Well, because it's early September, this weather, it's not going to be that nice for too long. Maybe another month and a half. People have been asking me how come I don't practice yoga anymore. I don't know, just ebbs and flows, really. Ebbs and flows. From about 12 to 23 or 22, I practiced gym. 5-6 days a week of the gym. Every week. 6 days a week. Every week. And then I discovered yoga and healthy eating, clean eating, how to eat alkaline, meditation. And now I still have all that knowledge, wisdom, and I incorporate it back into the weight training. So, because there's only so much you can do with the yoga. I mean, there's no pulling. No in no yoga movement is there a pull, like a pull-up or a row, or even like weighted things. So body weight things are good, squats, but if you really want to develop your strength, you got to add weight. Squats, deadlifts. I mean, it feels so good to do those. So powerful. Anyway, this is interesting. All right. So, this is the trail. I love trees, I love hiking. And I love either going solo. I love either hiking solo or going with people that don't chit-chat too much and keep the conversation really essential. Because you can chit-chat anywhere. When you're in nature, I like to really take it in. So I'm gonna take it in, and I'll probably show you guys at the peak, next peak. Okay. So this is one of my favorite hikes. So we're at that, like the first summit. That's Boulder. This is the mountains. So, more mountains, mountains, mountains. So I'm not going to spend too long here because I want to keep going. And if I sit here in the sun too long, I'll get tired. So I'll just keep going soon. But I'll take it in for a few minutes. Alright, I gotta share. So I was hiking. So today I left, knowing this is a hike that I didn't complete last time. I had the mindset like, okay, I'm gonna conquer this hike. Like, so I'm just kind of gonna conquer nature. I just wasn't, I don't know, I'm still hiking, but I think I got a ways to go still, but I just had this feeling. I don't know, I just sat and looked at the trees and the rocks, and then there was this moment I just felt gratitude. I felt myself feeling gratitude for just the rocks and the trees and the sky, and then there was a whole shift, and it's like I'm not hiking to conquer nature, I'm hiking with nature. And it's like just gratitude fills me now. It's like every time I place my hand on a rock or a tree, it's like the earth supporting me. It's not something I need to hurry up or conquer. So it'll be interesting to watch that video I made 3 years ago, Boulder Summer Hike. I think I had a similar revelation about it's the journey, not the goal. It's the momentary experience, not where you're going. I feel like I'm in Zelda. I just came upon a ladder to get to the next part of the trail. Alright guys, I made the summit. Took a little under 2 hours with a few stretch and water breaks. This is just one side. The other side's actually even more stunning. We'll walk over there. It's over there, but I gotta climb up. I gotta have both hands. So this is the summit. A little bit of wind right now. These are the Rockies. We have a lot of pine trees out here. We also have a lot of red stone. That's not even that red, but it gets even more. So. And that was the other side. Yeah, quite a ways down. I think this peak was 8,000 feet, but I don't think we started at zero. I think Boulder's elevated, so maybe I climbed 5,000 feet. Pretty good. A lot of people just like go to the top and then they just like spend 10 minutes and they come back down, but I spent like, I don't know, hour and a half, and probably would have spent longer, but I don't know, want to get back by 5 p.m. and I only have a little bit of water left, so probably wise to go down. This is a good view. This is a worthy view of checking out. Wow, look at these trees. Love them. Love trees. Should be using hemp as paper, not trees. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look into it on YouTube.